Good morning everyone and welcome back to the two-headed duo of gaming channel and Total War Pharaoh, the Ramsses campaign. And let's start this episode with a battle. Ooh, that was a nice charge. So we're fighting against whatever faction this is that we've declared war upon. The important thing that we need to worry about at the moment is taking them out of the game, and that I feel is the main goal that we have for us. They're on a slight advantage. I believe these units are quite resistant to heat, and we are in a sweltering weather, but we do have the better quality, at least that's what I would consider. And with the good charges which we've just had, the ones that you've seen in the beginning, I think we're going to be totally fine here, even though the game didn't offer us the best of chances earlier. Hey, we're doing good on most sides. Here we're doing okay. We broke these units. Let's try to take out his general. I think like that is pretty important as a move. Maybe I shouldn't gather as many units together as we do over here. Let's try to fire upon those swords there. Yep. The good angle that we have is going to cause a lot of damage to them, making them lose morale.
How can we win?
Okay, we're done here. Let's try to reposition some of the units on this side. On the right flank, as I am looking at the camera right now. Okay. This charge, they've done a good charge here as well. They've caused a lot of damage for us. It is very interesting. Okay, we need to get these troops. We need to stay on his hero. Let's gather everybody here. Archers, I'll bring you on the other side. These units should be able to do a good charge here towards his general. Let's break one of these sword units. Let's go towards the other one.
Destroy them!
I feel like that's pretty much it. Yeah. Hey, nice, easy. I'm just gonna make them take a few more losses here before I hit end. Okay, now they're away from us. We've lost 333 troops, they've lost about 1,000. Either way, we're going to get some replenishments back. We've gained a few more ranks in our troops. And I do wonder whether Egyptians get heavy armor. It doesn't seem like that is the case. At least not on our leaders. Which is unfortunate, because I would really love to see an Egyptian... Well, one of these Egyptian generals with heavy armor. I was really curious to see what that is like. I'm quite a fan of these sort of items, even when they don't show. I do like when you see it on the characters, but I fell in love with the weapons and armors that you would get from Total War Warhammer with the quest line. That is something which I find really nice. He wants us to give him wood for non-aggression. Well, I don't really care. Okay, finally I think we're capturing that raider. Let's see, where are we at? Trade for 50 gold. That needs some scaling because I don't really care for 50 gold. Let's see, over here, the Great Pyramid. We have everything here to build the pyramid on. No pyramid is complete without a gleaming capstone reflecting the light of Ra across the land. Oh, this, the top. Got it. Gonna build it. Entrance columns. You do not think those columns are holding up the whole thing, do you? Sure, we'll do that. And with the 2,000 stone, we're gonna build these statues. Maybe these stone gods guard the Great Pyramid for all eternity. Sure. Let's do a bit of that. Let's also check how it looks in this first stage of being built. I think it stays pretty much the same. And for the Grand Obelisk, we are still working here towards the next level of the building. Let me take a quick look at the location and see whether we can speed up the
Proud
process here.
son of Egypt,
640. Not exactly the spending that I would want to do, but I will do it right now. So, inscriptions. May this message be read throughout the ages. Great. Pyramidon. Once again, a golden top. The gold leaf will reflect the sun. Just so. Baboons. Is it just me, or do those baboon sculptures seem happy to see you? Sure, we'll do these as well. Pyramidon takes many turns to get it done. We don't have any other experts that we could sacrifice. We could start working on the mortuary temple. And I believe I said that in this situation, unfortunately, we will need all the stone. Because we don't have the territory needed. However, we have what we need to reduce the cost of the statues of the gods. In Boat of Amun, I guess we have so much wood here that it wouldn't really matter, and offering an incense, that is a lot of food, which we can reduce with irrigated farms, but I feel like once again we have so much food it doesn't really matter. What would be the wonders effects? +4 to prayer duration, that is really good actually. I feel like it would make temples worth it long term. Legitimacy +16, okay. Favor +10 with all worshipped gods. +10 with all worshipped gods. I am trying to think, why would +10 matter? It feels like one of those bonuses which, I mean, it's 10 when you need a few hundreds. Right? If I look at local deities, we have, yes, you need to get to up to 600 for level 3. In order to get level 1, you need 200 devotion, right? So 10? 10 doesn't seem... it feels like so underwhelming as a bonus.
Destiny calls me, and I am compelled to answer.
What do I do with you? I guess we'll arrive here and we'll attack this faction.
Vessel of the divine.
Yeah, let's use Ramsses in this situation. Yeah, let me use him. I think I'm sending Ramsses on his next campaign. I believe I'm going to keep behind here all of these generals, and we're gonna start moving the rest of them. And that might not be a bad idea. Okay. Arashi. Weird enough, it doesn't, except for the rankings, the experience. This army was really weak. I wonder what their deal is.
We have plenty of work for them.
Okay.
Proud son of Egypt.
So with you, I'll stay one more turn here and then I'll move you up. I need to build some defenses here. So I'm gonna throw in an Egyptian lookout post. We're gonna throw in a temple as well. Let's bring a Shrine of Osiris here for the +7 influence. Make sure that we get this up to get another 10% resource. For this outpost, a fort wouldn't really add up a lot unless I put troops in it. Let's get 10% more resources being produced. Good. Next general. With you. We're gonna keep you in the campaign. We are very close to prosperity. And because of that, I am going to work on some of these settlements. Wherever we can build it, we will. How much would it cost? 1100. Do you think that this is... It doesn't seem like the best idea, but I'm always making some gold. We shall see the next turn whether that paid off or not. In a sense, I'm sure it doesn't. Let's take a look at the other general. Before we look into the cities, let's just look at the generals. Good. Let's finally take him out. Come on. Allow me to reach him. Great.
Kill them all.
Finally.
We will never be
We will take
defeated.
the resources.
The strongest will rise.
I'll take you
Fate
out of
guides
this
me.
territory. Now there's something to be said about allowing another army here, because if we declare war once again on Tosret, Kent mean will be very close by.
My name will be legend. Surround them!
Unfortunately, I cannot just straight up destroy this.
Keep them surrounded.
We're gonna attack it, and then we're gonna return back to the city, because they still have a lot of troops. That's why I shouldn't really just go away without
I
attacking
will
the
carve
fort.
out a legacy.
Okay, I said that I will keep you
Strike
there. Let's
true!
remove you out of this stand
No
so
distractions.
that the troops aren't tired.
I will prove myself.
Proud son of Egypt.
You will sit there for now. And
My
finally,
name
this
will
general,
be
you will
legend.
sit here and protect. Out here in
My
the
name
desert,
will be
you
legend.
are doing quite well, but how much will you be able to cover? That is a bit of a question. Let's then take a look at the cities. That's where we need to go next. And I'm going to start with gold. Let's think of producing more gold. Oh, but we don't have any more stone. Then, since I have so much wood, let's see who is interested in wood and is not interested in stone.
I stand for Pharaoh's glory.
For
Do you
example,
believe in
you.
destiny, Ramesses?
How much
Perhaps
stone
it
do you
calls
have?
to you.
64. I need 4,000 stone. How much of these? I know I'm doing things in a way that doesn't make, I mean, look at the value. And there's no real reason why. I guess it is a sort of
Yes.
supply and demand, and they really need wood in order to develop their cities, but still. Either way, this just allows us to go with the mortuary temple. I'm going to throw in these troops here. Good. And I think that overall we're good. Let's quickly go.
Pharaoh.
Did they say that we have 3 points? They did. So I am going to level up Ramsses. I am going to try to make him a max level leader. I'm guessing I'm going to get an achievement for the very first time as well by doing that. And there's something here. I mean, I've gotten these traits, but to be honest, I've never really paid attention to them. I don't even know when I've gained them. It's a bit weird. When I'm thinking of a game like... Actually, when I'm thinking of any of the previous Total War games, I always know when leaders get traits, unless you get to a point, for example, in Total War Warhammer 2, you can get to a point when you have so many leaders that you just don't care anymore. Yeah, either way. Let's take another
Vessel
look here
of the
and let's see
divine.
what did we gain with this. Movement on land when marching or at full speed. That could be good. Instead of having it recovered after battle. Oh, we already have that. But it's different. So this is unrelating in his strides with the 30% movement, and we can get another 30% movement. Replenish, but reduce the movement. Grants the ability to trot with the chariot and other things like that. Ambush ability. I believe that what I will do is this. Merciless in strides. Sounds like a good ability to me. Other than that,
The divine Pharaoh of Egypt bids you welcome to royal court.
I see nothing of value.
Respect is
During the
earned.
next turn we will
You have
claim
gone somewhere
back
to earn a
treasure
mine.
position. An unassigned
For
skill point
Pharaoh's
over
glory.
here. Let's give you a bit more replenishment. I find myself now in a situation where I'm not sure exactly what I should be doing going forward. I mean, we're building the money. That is part of the plan, right? This will happen no matter how I look at it. We are now reaching the prosperous situation. Let's see, what do we want here? Make sure that we destroy the faction. Hold 54 settlements, let's do that. Yeah, we are now in the prosperity state, and in 5 turns we will get there. You can see that things have changed already. We are on positive replenishment. You see, people still have the movement at sea. I really thought that I would be removing that bonus of theirs, but maybe I just forgot from the beginning till now. And once we reach in prosperity, I feel like we should be getting a few more. What should I be hunting for? Cold centers? I guess cold centers could be one way to do this because there's many points tied up to them. Survive 140 turns. We are on 90. Okay, so I'll probably have to think of more protection across the water borders. Maintain warship tier 3 with 3 of your gods. They will get there. I don't know how much we need to maintain. Maybe constantly. Maybe this comes and goes. Yeah, and they want me to hold a lot of these territories. Okay. Well, let's see.
Divine ruler.
Ramsses. It's time to get you involved in wars.
We are blessed to live in such civilized times.
Should I bring you towards the south? I think that that's what I might want to do. I don't have any more on the attrition, the reduction, right? The immunity to attrition. I don't like that. However, it might not matter too much in the long run. Okay, well, let's start over here.
Land ahead.
I am going to get a reduction here and we're gonna go towards the south. We're gonna prepare a campaign against Candmine and Tosseret. I don't know for how long we still
The
have
whole world
the truce,
basks in
but we're
Egypt's
gonna take a
glory.
look in a second here.
Hard march ahead.
Good, minus 20% upkeep, perfect. Now we're on positive food. Let's get the ambush chance. I mean, we're getting everything. Okay, and I'll bring you
Prepare
to
my
the city of
sparring
Ba.
field.
Next,
All will remember me.
with you, we're gonna bring you
I
down
am
here to
unmatched.
Wasset.
In the name of duty.
With this hero. We're just gonna bring you
Nile
here to
will guide us
Abjadu to make sure that we are keeping enemies at bay.
In the name of duty.
You have replenished enough to where
Ready
I
for
want
battle.
you to go here to Gubla.
Row, men!
We need to make sure that he's not threatening us again in the future. And then we're gonna throw in a farm. And after that, yeah, finally we're gonna get some protection here. I don't know whether I should be keeping the wood anymore. Wood construction costs reduced by 15% and 20% more production. This moment is not that impressive. But we're gonna remove the 20% bonus.
You will know
With
defeat.
him,
Death to the tribesmen.
the fort is out of the way.
They tested us today. I always prosper. Warrior of
Now
Egypt.
I want to go here and hopefully
Besiege the city.
our troops are quite depleted, but other than the fact that they have the walls, I don't see
let
this
up.
as a problem. They did have another army somewhere. That is slightly worse than.
Do not
Can
test
we?
my patience.
Yeah, let's embed an informant. And let's embed an informant here as well.
Good reason to let you leave here alive.
Good. But at least, apparently we don't have vision on all the military. Maybe we do. And they just don't have anything. I think we're in a good
All will
situation.
remember me.
Let's ask the help of that ally. And then we're going to go to
Legacy
this
is
guy.
everything.
And I need to recruit you an army which should be able to respond both to the north and the south depending on how we need it. And we're gonna build it over here.
will
We're
gather
gonna make
strength.
it out of these swordsmen. We can bring more elite troops, but I am not that happy with this prospect as they will be quite expensive. Maybe only some of those axes.
I will reward those who have proven loyal.
At this moment we're gonna claim the position. Let's ask for some gold.
I suppose
I need to
Egypt
take a look
is
around
land
and make
of
sure that we're
generosity.
still producing a lot of gold. Shield bronze. Shield.
I will carve
A
out a
bronze
legacy.
held shield. Or a pallet shield. Let's give him a pallet shield. Okay. We're working on another army over there. Finally we'll have this
I
army which
serve Egypt.
sits here
Ready for anything.
and protects us. I am so worried by some of these troops. Also thinking that maybe getting another army would be good. But let's start with the production of gold, as I am starting to run dry slightly. I know that we have a lot of potential to build. We need workers. Have another possibility here for gold. Okay. 10%, this fits with influence and all that. No, let's get basic gold. And I guess we can do this once. We don't produce any more gold in the other region. Okay. How far are we from the 20%? Well, we're still quite a few turns away. 8 turns. Okay. Still need some time. 4 discounts, we can
The
settle
time
some
for
of
Shemsu
those.
Hor is upon us once again.
Let's see. View builder wages. Yeah, we have what we need. As far as the power of the crown goes, there's nothing else that we can do there.
Glorious combat.
And I'll give you a bit of presence as well. Okay. That's
We are
it.
blessed
Let's
to
end the
live in
turn.
such civilized times.
He wants military access, so he can give us military access for some wood. He's one of the great factions, and I'm starting to think that maybe I should provoke him in the war as well, just to take it nice and slow, like a slow progression to the north. Okay. For some reason they're not giving us the best of chances. Maybe it's because of the lower numbers, the damage that our troops have. And maybe I should listen to them, but for some reason I am thinking that no, let's not listen to them. Let's just engage them straight up. We have archers, we have some of these pharaohs, axemen, we have quite a few warriors which have great charge, good experience. Yes, these swords of his are some of the strongest units. They can hold themselves in a one-to-one battle with the two-handed warriors, but other than that, let's see. How do I do this? I could hit the charge with the spears, and then I can provoke my own attack, and then we'll leave the axes to the side here. Have clubmen who hold the line, which would allow me to go with a few more units to the left flank. And finally we'll position our archers somewhere here. And our general stays there. Okay. So he's bringing in a bunch of troops. We're going to deploy ourselves.
Into position. Move as one.
This map right here, this kind of straight, this is definitely a bug. I mean, or have you ever seen Ancient Aliens on the History Channel? And those shows were something else, weren't they? Maybe Ancient Aliens came and built this. But what I wanted to say before I saw this was how visually interesting this map is. I mean, this is shallow water. And like they have these two pockets of water here and here with the river and everything, and then there's the city and there's a few farms here and here, like they're spread out. It's really visually pleasing, I feel. Okay. So, let's get into the fight.
On the march! Both sighted!
Let's break these people.
Devastate them. Soldiers, move. Break them. Strength is power. Onwards.
Okay, and I'll attack you. Good. Now we need to bring in the medium clubmen. We'll bring them around here somewhere.
Break them.
Let's attack these units in back.
Axe warriors.
Good, we're gonna bring our general forward as well and bring him to the left side.
With me.
These swords. They should attack the back of these troops. You attack the back of these troops. Overall, we're taking some damage from their archers, but I feel like we could counter that here in a second.
Strength is power.
By now attacking. Yeah, he's bringing a lot of ranged troops, but I don't see his melee. Okay, now they're starting to appear here and there. Good. Let's not engage that spear, as I don't feel it's causing us any trouble.
We stand strong!
So let's follow these ranged troops.
We are unstoppable!
Good.
Archers!
Archers, yeah, do some work
Lock in the
here.
sky!
Break them.
Let's have our general engage here.
How can this be happening? Look your
He's
death
turning
in the
around, so
face.
we'll do
Spill
him the
blood.
same kind of
Marching on!
favor.
Soldiers
Turning around.
move.
You engage here. Let's make sure that we're breaking these units and free a bunch of our soldiers. Ooh, we have a storm coming in. That's bad timing.
Meet your death!
I cannot be stopped!
And what can I do? Okay, that broke, so I can continue forward. This is going to break soon.
Fear nothing!
Archers!
The archers don't have good range
Onwards!
during the storm. His hero has died.
Endless might!
I need you to start attacking this spear unit.
Brothers!
I do not want him to damage our general. Now we're gonna engage with the rest of the troops, so I'll pull the general back as soon as they are engaged. Great, good. Now run away and please don't die. You focus on his general, you keep going forward. I guess it does play to our advantage now because his ranged troops have a problem. They don't have a range, they can't really do damage to us
You'll die!
until they need to run away. Okay?
Arrows ready!
Super happy with that.
On the march!
His general is almost broken.
Spears! Spill blood!
And I will do a slight fast forward here. And you can see that it is causing damage to us. At the end of the day, it's not a straightforward battle, but overall we're good. How many did we lose? 219? Okay, either way, we won the battle, as expected, at least that's what I expected from the beginning. The auto-resolve said something else. It's good, do not believe it always. We're gonna get some replenishments from it, and I'm guessing that the auto-resolve should work well for taking over the city, and probably continue our campaign forward. What's this? So I'm guessing that this is the new, yes, Ekvesh wave. These are new invaders. We'll join our allies in the fight. We have now minus 25% construction cost for religious, administrative and economic outposts. Great. Rulers must be encouraged to give their labor without paying if needs be should the state require it.
I will prove myself!
Yeah. Okay, it's not giving us, with one siege tower, it's not giving us the best of chance, and with one siege tower, I don't think I can make it through that battle without a worry. As you can see, he's going to be able to reach us.
Strike
I might
true!
decide to fight it during the next turn. I might,
will
let's see, can
remember
I
me.
take you and tell you to go hunt them? You might accept, and I'm hoping that you will. Good. I like the fact that some of our allies are colonizing, they're extending their power. Do we get any kind of military? Yeah, one more garrison
We
there.
have crafted order from
I have enough influence. I don't need influence, I don't need happiness, I don't need the legitimacy. 10% extra stone, it's not going to matter too much in this region, I feel. Let's get these, because it's giving us a chance to protect the village. Ooh.
Only I give orders.
Okay, look at that. Beware these trespassers. They come unbeaten, silent as if offering fealty. Once suffered in our lands, they strike without mercy. Ancient records speak how great
We are blessed
Tutmose
to
received
live
similar
in such
guests in
civilized
his
times.
court, false envoys who were hiding daggers behind their backs. They are desperate and will attack settlements along the coast. Less than a dozen very strong armies have been spotted. You know what? As much as I liked the idea of
and I am
taking
compelled to answer.
Ramsses
Gods,
to fight
hear my voice.
south, maybe we cannot. And if the invaders are now bringing 20 stack armies, that is just too much.
Happy
I'm going to
guides
take
us onwards.
Ramses, and I'm going to bring him here in budget. It's either Perwajad or Sai. I guess Perwajad could
To
be
harbor. Land ahead.
the main one, but let's
Divine
stay in
ruler.
Sai. Good. With
Proud
you,
son of Egypt.
yeah, we're gonna put in more defenses.
My blade is keen.
You will go forward
Our
here.
course is set.
Gonna take us a little longer, but can go forward like this. Nice and slow. The point is to get to him.
Proud son of Egypt.
You, what do we do with you? Well, first of all, let's reduce your upkeep.
I am unmatched.
Main task
Back to
completed.
civilization.
This army, let's get you in the
The
water.
Nile will guide us on.
And once we get you in the water, the city of Abjadu is
My
very close
name
by.
will be legend.
You're gonna keep doing that until we see what happens with that
My
army.
name will ring.
We will
through
hide
the
with 2
ages.
siege towers if need be. Okay. We're constructing everything there. We're constructing everything here. I feel like one of the bonuses that they should give would be to not only reduce the cost but reduce the turns. I think that would make it a bit more, give you a bit more of an incentive. However, resource cost might be good enough. Maybe you don't want to put too much of an incentive in building some of those. Did I construct everything I can along the coast? Not really. I could do more. For example, in Raked, we can reinforce this one. They were fully reinforced, except for this region of Sai. Feels like this will always be a weakness to us. We'll upgrade Paramoon. P. Ramsses is upgrading. Nabgehes. Okay, I think we have everything which we needed. Nothing else to be done there. We'll end our turn and then we'll call it an episode. Let's see what's going to happen. Which army is moving where, what we have going forward. Okay, he's not listening to us, he's not obeying our orders. Very unfortunate, but what can you do? Sometimes it goes like this. He's not an enemy of Tosseret. So he's getting closer to us. In this situation, we also have rebels here in the region. Yeah, I think we're going to have to assault it. Siege towers and the depleted troops. Not exactly what I had in mind. Courtesy gift. We got a bunch of stone from our vassal, which is great. And okay, so happy I've brought Ramsses back because look at this. We have 220 stack armies. I have no idea what's inside of these
My
ships,
focus is supreme.
but it could be very dangerous. And hope it's going to be. With this in mind, until tomorrow, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.